But religion at least can be controlled. It can be placed under check. Unfortunately, it's just become a giant obstacle, an instrument of oppression. I've seen places where religion actually destroys the mind. I mean, everybody has seen it, though they may not put it down to religion. They might put it down to social alienation, psychological warp, but then how did human psychology get warped in the first place?
Professor Akinwande Oluwole Babatunde Soyinka was born on 13th of July 1934. Wole Soyinka is a Nigerian playwright, novelist, poet, and essayist in the English language. He was awarded the 1986 Nobel Prize in Literature for his wide cultural perspective and poetic overtones, fashioning the drama of existence, the first sub-Saharan African to be honored in that category. Soyinka was born into a Yoruba family in Abeokuta, Ogun State. In 1954, he attended Government College in Ibadan and subsequently University College Ibadan and the University of Leeds in England. After studying in Nigeria and in the UK, he worked with the Royal Court Theatre in London. He went on to write plays that were produced in both countries, in theatres and on radio. He took an active role in Nigeria's political history and its campaign for independence from British colonial rule.
He has done so much for the country and the international community. He's always there. He has made Nigeria proud, and he's always making Nigeria proud. We have not had any reason to say, why is he doing this or that and things like that. I think he's a blessed person.
He believes that every Nigerian, every human being has a right to life. So he has absolute respect for all. And this has taught us a lesson. And that was what led to when he was at the University College in Ibadan, when a group of 7 people put themselves together to form the Pirates Confraternity. What were they up to? They were trying to fight the ills of the society.
In 1965, he seized the Western Nigerian Broadcasting Service radio and broadcast a demand for the cancellation of the Western Nigerian regional elections. In 1967, during the Nigerian Civil War, he was arrested by the federal government of General Yakubu Gowon and put in solitary confinement for 2 years for volunteering to be a non-government mediating actor.
At critical times in Nigeria's history, he has stood up to be counted on the side of patriotism, on the side of courage, on the side of nationalism. He's a man who did not fear to say what was right and do what was right. In fact, he more or less he risked his life during the turbulent days in the Western region. And he showed that he valued liberty and freedom and democracy more than anything else.
Soyinka has been a strong critic of successive Nigerian governments, especially the country's many military dictators, as well as other political tyrannies.
I was distressed, quite frankly, by the recycling of old, jaded material, with very well-heeled, very wealthy material, same old rogues, robbers, who, it was kind of a vicious cycle. They got into office to steal money, which was then used to get them back into office, or their surrogates, their clones, and this spiral continued forever.
Soyinka was a professor of comparative literature from 1975 to 1999 at the Obafemi Awolowo University, then called the University of Ife. With civilian rule restored to Nigeria in 1999, he was made Professor Emeritus. While in the United States, he first taught at Cornell University as Goldwin Smith Professor for African Studies and Theatre Arts from 1988 to 1991, and then at Emory University. Soyinka has been a professor of creative writing at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and has served as scholar in residence at New York University's Institute of African American Affairs and at Loyola Marymount University in Los Angeles, California.
He's an upright person. He's a man of honor. I adore him. He's not God, but I adore him. I try as much as possible in my own little way to emulate him. It's difficult to emulate him because he has so many good things that he does that you will not know that he believes in things like that.
Nigerians should celebrate this man, even at 89. Nigerians should celebrate him always because he's a great teacher, he's an educationist, he's a teacher of the whole world.
At 89, Professor Wole Soyinka remains one of the very few voices whose comments about national and international issues still make profound impact. His legend is infectious. Biodun Alabi, OGTV News.